We were not meant to be, I told you so. No need to point the finger, that would be cold. You cried like a baby, don't let me go. I said that you could tell everyone it was mutual. Oh yeah, wasn't that so kind to me? We went our separate ways, I was relieved, until the gossip made its way back to me. You flipped the story, put the truth in reverse. I know the game you're playing, and this revenge is dangerous. You just keep on kicking dirt in my eyes, dirt in my eyes. Surprised, don't be surprised. Keep on kicking dirt in my eyes. Tell me your lies, tell me your lies. Ooh. Ooh. Such a chameleon, you're fake and a freak. You're like the talented Miss Ripley. You will regret ever twisting my words. May I remind you, I'm the one that kicked you to the curb. You gave me a taste, and now my appetite for rage. Every time you tell lies, it's ecstasy. You just keep on kicking dirt in my eyes, dirt in my eyes. Acting surprised, don't be surprised. Dirt in my eyes, tell me your lies, tell me your lies. Throw your sticks and stones. And when you do me wrong, your anger only makes me stronger. And you should've known all along. Throw your sticks and stones. And when you do me wrong, your anger only makes me stronger. Yeah, you should've known all along. You just keep kicking dirt in my eyes. You just keep kicking dirt in my eyes. You just keep kicking dirt in my eyes. Tell me your lies, tell me your lies.
Yeah, Cold War Kids in the Pace Studio in Atlanta. We're stoked.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Heck yeah, that sounded fantastic. Dirt in My Eyes from Volume 1 of New Age Norms, the trilogy release that is now 2/3 of the way complete. We've got New Age Norms 2 literally out today. We're going to hear a track from that. We're also going to hear the lead track from New Age Norms 1. And yeah, we're stoked. What a cool thing to do. What kind of brought the trilogy release concept?
You know, the trilogy concept, there's a few different things. We had a lot of change happening where we, it was like our sixth, we had put out like our sixth record, and then we put out the live record. It was called Audience. We were very, very proud of that. Then we had a kind of a contractually obligated best of release. that is a lot of backward looking, a lot of like looking over the 15 years that we've been doing this. And I think we kind of like, for me, like setting a precedent, doing something that felt like we had to do just something different to shake it up. And so we're working with, we kind of split these up as 8 songs each with different producers, and that became like the kind of model for how to just approach it all differently. And so that's where we're at. So the second one, so actually just the one song, Who's Gonna Love Me Now, it got released today, and then the rest of the record is being mixed right now, and I think will come out like sometime May, June. Sean Everett, we did all that with him, and he it was like a very full band experience, which we kind of haven't done in a few records in this very collaborative way, and I'm really excited about it. I think like the second volume is like one of the coolest things we've done for a long time. So
right on. And then obviously there's a third down the line, and in the middle of that whole thing, Keys and Strings, which is what we're kind of getting today.
Yes, and it's funny because on this tour right now, we're in New York. Our guitar player David, he had a wife and a sick baby in New York, and they ended up staying there, and he's been at the hospital with them for like what is now like 5 nights. And so we very last minute had the Overcoats of the band opening for us. Sarah plays guitar for Overcoats. She's amazing. She learned the songs very quickly. And so our show has kind of like had to adapt around that, and it's been actually really fun, and because we are doing like a stripped down like little section of it, so where we're doing like 4 or something of these new songs in this style. And so because we had done that for the Strings and Keys EPs, it kind of prepped us for us to be able to do that, so it kind of like saved the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
And works super well in this space as well.
Yep.
We're so stoked that you guys are here.
Thank you.
This is killer. I know we're gonna hear 4 songs today, so we'll keep the chatting to a minimum because it's all about the music. What are we gonna hear up next? I think it's "Waiting for Your Love," right?
Yeah. Cool. Waiting for Your Love. Yeah. How do we start this?
Tough kind of man. I want you for your intelligence. Jealousy is not for me. I understand your kind. I was lost when I found you, prowling through the city without food. You let me into your bedroom and held me all night. Waiting for your love. I've been waiting for your love. Been waiting for your love. Someone to find me when I'm lonely. Got a hunger for you. I'm not like all these other sheep. I'm gonna beg you, won't get on my knees. Total trust is a must. Don't be afraid of a lie. I see ghosts all around you, still haunted by the wolves that would hound you. So let me in to protect you, and baby, it's time. I've been waiting for your love. Been waiting for your love. Been waiting for your love. Someone to find me when I'm lonely.
Nice.
Thank you.
You just released it twice, more or less. Thanks for playing that song that is out in the world. Oh, wait, no, that's the last song. Man, I'm all kind of screwed up.
That's okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, that one is that's from Volume 1.
Right, that is also from Volume 1.
Yeah.
Got it. My bad. We have to wait for the new one. You told me it was 4th, and I totally biffed that. But that's okay. You're in town tonight for a show at the Buckhead Theater. And after that, you're on your way to Nashville, Tulsa, Austin, L.A., and then you eventually kind of conclude this little run at Firefly Fest. What's
A lot of dates.
A lot of dates.
Yeah, we did it. We've done a good chunk around this Volume 1. Part of also, I think that even the concept of releasing these records is almost like we in Cold War Kids have, the music at large. But I guess for us, we just kind of always. We don't. I feel like we don't really have album cycles per se. We kind of tour and do our best to always be putting out new music. And so this is also like a really nice way to like. I guess like do whatever we want to do, and like
you certainly
it's just,
earned it.
It's just like it makes it so much more fun to for example, like we bunch of summer dates are coming up, and you get the emails, and hey, we're gonna book a bunch of shows around all these summer festivals and everything, and it's like. Nothing ever goes as planned in life, and so when we have a record that really just came out a few months ago back here, and then one that's being finished and being mixed that we worked on right up to leaving for this tour, and that we can put that one out kind of like just in time for hopefully just in time for the like June shows and everything that's the stuff that keeps me excited and like just knowing like it's on to the next thing. There's always that there's nothing we also Cold War Kids, we have gone through those periods where we've been touring old music and like put a new record out and you play a few songs from that every night, but you're leaning on early stuff a lot, and it's like. It's not inspiring, and a lot of people do that, and it's very easy to fall into the habit of that. And so, you got to shake it up.
Shake it up with a trilogy release. I mean, really, in effect, by the time 2021 comes around, it'll be 3 versions of New Age Norms, plus the strings and keys, plus the last record. Like, I mean, and you can play literally, whatever the heck you want.
Yeah. And it's fun, it's kind of keeping all those different irons in the fire. We had Complainer come out. We had a bunch of different remixes, and like I got to reach out to a bunch of different people. There's this guy Tom from the band The Horrors. Like we have loved them forever. We're not like crossing paths. I don't know if we'll ever tour with them, but like he was really excited to do a remix of that song. And it's just like. That stuff gets me excited. Like Isom from Foster the People did a remix that we love and is great, and DJ DS is like those are all like that becomes its own separate thing that's also so fun. Like when you can have remixes that maybe somebody from management reaches out to somebody and you have no personal connection to it, and maybe people like it, but to kind of always be exploring those avenues like with stuff that we dig is it's fun.
Yeah, well, and then the family gets bigger, the community gets bigger, all that stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
New people are hearing your stuff, you're hearing stuff. Yeah, that's exactly what it should be. Yeah. And I think and a lot of people have said it different ways that the perfect scenario is when like everybody's just like doing stuff that excites them, and it just perpetuates itself. So that's awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very nice. You already said the name of the next song, Complainer, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Complainer.
Talk. I already know what I want. You
But you never take a chance. When will you stop wondering who you are? I showed you mine, now show me yours. Oh, you're time to get serious. Your wild life, coast to coast. Make it last and let's take it slow. I can't stand waiting around to dance. When will you stop? Look at the one you got. You say you want to change this world. Well, do you really believe in magic? But you can only change yourself. So sit around and complain about it. All of your friends, they got the nicest things. Travel a lot, I don't understand their job. In suspense, you're slipping right through my hands. When will you stop wondering what they thought? I showed you mine, now show me yours. Oh, you're down to get spiritual, flying high, but I'm confused. You weren't always dripping in jewels. All of your friends, they got the nicest things. I just don't expect them to pick up the check. You say you want to change this world. Well, do you really believe in magic? But you can only change yourself. Don't sit around and complain about it. Now you're out on your own, don't know where you belong. Don't sit around and complain about it. You say you want to change this world. Don't sit around and complain about it. Do, 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 do. Don't sit around and complain about it. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Don't sit around and complain about it. You say you want to change this world. Well, you must really believe in magic. Stand up and show them who you are. Don't sit around and complain about it. Now you're out on your own, don't know where you belong. Don't sit around and complain about it. You say you want to change this world. Don't sit around and complain about it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Nice. Killer. I already blew it, but I'm going to get it right now. The next song has been released today. We can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys both for coming through so much. And yeah, stay safe on all those tour dates. We've been hanging out for a long time collectively. Day Trotter session in 2006 was like the early days for the sister side of Paste. And a lot of people have not only got turned on to you guys from that, but also Day Trotter. And shout out to Paige from that camp who is watching right now. And I think that particular session was really important to a lot of people. And then you came back in 2009, and then 2014 you were up with Brad and Bob in New York, and now we're here. So we got to keep it going.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime this makes sense for you guys, please come through.
Sure.
Can't wait to, just anytime, literally. You can come back after the show tomorrow, tonight. Call me at midnight. I'll let you lay up the next one.
Okay, this is a new one, and we just learned how to play it in soundcheck a little bit. It's called Who's Gonna Love Me Now? All those times when I imagine what it'd be like to have my freedom, not be so uptight, live
for what a fool I was only dreaming. I'm going down, down, down. I wonder who's gonna love me now. Down, down, down. Tell me who's gonna love me now. All day I'm here working, and still my burden will never be light. I can't accept it, I feel rejected. Another wasted Saturday night. I'm going down, down, down. I wonder who's gonna love me now. Going down, down, down. And tell me who's gonna love me now. Face down in the pavement, I could use a little healing. Wonder if I held you, could you see past all my weakness? Yeah. I'm going down, down, down. I wonder who's gonna love me now. Down, down, down. I wonder who's gonna love me now. I'm going down, 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 down. Love me now. I'm going down, down, down. Tell me who's gonna love me now. Yeah, man, that's pretty good. First time. First time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, practice makes perfect. No, you guys, it was killer. I'm so glad we got to hear you during soundcheck, now live on the internet. Man, it's so good. Go crush it at the show at Buckhead Theater tonight.
Thank you.
And
Thanks for
safest
having us.
travels. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. This is wonderful.
We'll do this again. Yeah.